game, man. And I'm still relevant. It's a blessing.
Expecting 20 people, so I didn't turn out, that's good. My name's Haydn Griffith-Jones, and a lot of people say to me, with a name like Haydn Griffith-Jones, it's very Welsh. Where's the Welsh accent? I say to them, well, my family were from North Wales, where everyone speaks very much like this. Very into it like that. I'm not really sure what they're saying. It's a little bit muddled in the beginning, but I end to make a very clear point. And then of course there's the South Walian just outside Cardiff, made famous by Rob Brydon. Everybody knows this accent. It's like, very happy to see you, very happy to see you. Well, I would say happy to see you, I've got terrible eyesight. I tried contact lenses, but when I looked in the mirror, they made me look terrible. They made me look terrible. And of course there's the Swansea accent, or just outside. Where no matter who you are, even if you're Phil the Builder, you sound very camp. You sound very camp. It sounds like you've got sequins on your hard hat. You can't really help it. You do your best. It's a shame. But accents are really important. They're really important to the meaning of a sentence. Sometimes more important than the words themselves. Just going to take this off. Yeah, sometimes more important than the words themselves. For instance, the classic Fawlty Towers, the Manuel, I know nothing. You know? If it wasn't Spanish, it wouldn't be as funny. It makes it cheeky, it makes it happy. If it was Scottish and it was, I know nothing, so you definitely know something, but I'm not going to bet you. If it was from Lancashire, it's kind of like, I know nothing. You're like, well, you know nothing about this topic, but you can go on at end about other stuff. And if it's from Birmingham and it's kind of, I know nothing, you're pretty sure they know nothing. How are you? Are you okay? Everyone's fine. I was told when I got to university that I was definitely going to meet the woman of my dreams. I was definitely going to meet my wife. Anyone met their wife at university? Anyone met their wife? Anyone found a relationship at university? Anyone found a relationship? Yeah? Yeah? Not wife material though. Not going to make it to that point, that's fine. That's good. When on these dates, I was kind of like, you know, I'll give it a go. I'll do my best, I really will. I'll go for being a gentleman, I'll use all the etiquette I know. So I went round there, I went for flowers, which is lovely. I ordered a taxi, picked her up, her choice of restaurant, paid for the meal, obviously, as you do, and it was all going really well. And then I got ruined by one of these people in those bars that comes up to you offering chlamydia tests. Now, for a date, that's the worst thing that can ever happen. Yes, I'm thinking, I'm panicking. I'm thinking about the etiquette, I'm keeping that there, but I'm thinking, do I say yes? Then she'll think, it's a man who always real with everything. I'm really not sure. And I'll say no, and then suddenly like, oh, virgin. I'm sticking to the etiquette, and in the panic, I just come out with one line. I don't know why I said it. The only thing I could think of was, ladies first. Didn't ruin the night. Fortunately, you'd expect it to, but fortunately it didn't. And she said it was really good. Carried on dancing, carried on drinking. And got the big question. Said, so, do you want to come back tonight? There's three things that you shouldn't do at this point. I did all three. The first one is to go, fucking yes. Terrible. The second thing is, I'm just going to pop to the toilet, eat some bottles. And the third thing, and that is the worst of all, is to go, sorry, I'm just really excited because I think I might love you. Never do that. Never. And so, fortunately, she was. I'm not sure how she carried on, but she did. It was good. She was obviously loved my looks, so it was good. But she goes. So we go back to hers, and we're lying next to each other. She asked a question that I'm sure many of us have thought. She said, "Are you just going to sleep with me and then leave me?" And I thought to myself, well, you never know what the future holds. But right here, right now, I couldn't think of anyone else I'd rather be with. Unfortunately, I was drunk and it came out as, well, you never know. I still don't know either. both in the same boat, it's fine. It's been quite a quick first half. It's quite a nice first half as well, though. But this is a quick show of hands. Has anyone thought of any one-liners yet? Still thought of one-liners? Good, confident people. That's nice. That's nice. That's what we've got. Well, that bottle of wine is at the grabs, one-liners. But right now, right here, we're going to have a quick little break. Because I'm sure you've been, tiring listening to this. Not that you didn't wait long enough for the start. Yeah, so if you think of any one-liners, please do. Otherwise, get yourselves drinks at the bars. And I hope good night. I'll be back with it. I did like Facebook, and then I realised that the applications on it ruined it. And none more than one of the original applications, but the status. And that's been ruined, it's been ruined. It can be used for good people, the good things kind of like Haydn's away this week, won't be able to get in contact. It's not used for that, it's not used for that. It's used for things kind of like, Derek is lonely. Poor Derek. Derek wonders why none of the girls like him. Fortunately, we can click on his profile picture and see why. Probably less time on Facebook, Derek, more time down the gym. It's true, it's really under interests as well. Some people stalk different women, I stalk ugly men, that's my Facebook twang. But the under interests you put, medieval battle reenactments, chess, and getting with hot women. You're right, at first I thought the same thing, this is definitely a lie. But then I realised you put getting with hot women under interests rather than activities. It's a safe bet. He wasn't lying, he was just interested in it. But I have got one of those faces that does attract a lot of... I've been living in Nottingham for a while, and there is a problem with people coming to you. They're always asking for change, aren't they? They're always asking for change. And I've got one of those faces that definitely attracts it. I think I've just got... don't know why. But there's that guy with the dog. There's one trick away from Britain's Got Talent. I don't even learn another trick. And there's a guy down by the station, bless his soul, always trying to get back to Leicester. Gave him £15 the other day to make sure he got there. Next day he was still there. He had a very strange rash just on his arm. Couldn't work it out. Yeah, no, a lot of people ask me, they say, Haydn, how did you get in stand-up comedy, stand-up comedy, one of the two. And the quickest way to explain it is the fact that the subject that I study is the parasites of birds. More specifically, the winged feather mites of robins. It's not the quickest way to get invited to a party. And often when you tell people what you do, they go quite quiet. But if you say something, they say, so what do you do? Oh, I'm a comedian. It's brilliant. You get two very different reactions. Firstly, from the women you get, yeah, I'm a comedian, they go, oh, funny. From the guys, you get the comedian, they're kind of like, yeah, go on then, funny man, make me fucking laugh. It's a very quick response to the guys. Yes, I was going to talk to Laura, actually. They talked about the work I do for the environment, actually. Yeah. Do you know Robbins, Laura? Yeah. Well, a bit like their Jesus. It is great. This got a lot quicker than I expected, and I apologise for that, but I hope you've all had a good time. But I'll leave you with one final point. I've been doing a lot of research into what it means to be British. I looked at the greatest dead Britons and saw Freddie Mercury, Brunel, Marconi, Churchill, all with immigrant parents. Chicken teeth and sala, national dish with obvious Indian origins. Fish and chips is Jewish. Fish and chips is Jewish. Unbelievable. St. George never visited this island. He was Turkish. And when the Huguenots were getting persecuted in France, they escaped here. And they brought so much technology, really developed rapidly because of the Huguenots immigrating over here. And after the Second World War, when many of our young men had died, we invited the Commonwealth over here to help rebuild. They did a fantastic job, many of them stayed. Which leads me to one final point. Nick Griffin is a massive twat. Thanks very much. Cheers.